Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on improper fractions. So far we have seen videos dealing with simple fractions. An improper fraction is one where the numerator is larger than the denominator. Example 1. 7 over 2 is an improper fraction because the numerator of 7 is larger than the denominator of 2. Example 2, 4 over 3 is an improper fraction because the numerator of 4 is larger than the denominator of 3. Changing improper fractions to mixed numbers. It is easy to understand the meaning of an improper fraction when it is changed to a mixed number. We will now see how to make this conversion. Let us look at 7 over 2. That is, 7 divided by 2. The first thing we do is divide 2 into 7. That is, find out how many times 2 goes into 7. The answer is 3. 2 divides into 7 3 times because 2 times 3 gives us 6. Now, what is the remainder? The remainder is 1. So, summarizing quickly, 2 into 7 goes 3 times. The remainder is 1. So, 7 over 2 equals 3 with a remainder of 1. Now the 3 is this, 3 lots of 2 and the remainder of 1. And you add all that up and that gives you 7, and we know we're correct. How do we write this as a mixed number? Quite easily. The 7 over 2 equals 3. That's how many times the denominator divides into the numerator. 2 divides into 7 3 times, so that's where the 3 goes. The remainder is put on the top, that is, the numerator is the remainder. And the number down here, that is the original denominator. Notice the original, that's the one we started with. You just put it down there, you leave it the same. So the remainder is the numerator and it is placed over the original denominator. Now this slide here, it's quite a decent slide because it gives you an explanation of what's going on. You can pause this slide and reread it if you like, but at this point I will go on to the second slide and we'll see some examples, some more examples. We'll have a little bit of practice. More examples. Change each of the following into a mixed number. We have 8 over 3. 3 divides into 8 twice and remainder 2. So the 3 goes in there twice because there are 2 of them, and the remainder is 2. So the answer as a mixed number is 2 and 2/3. The 2 represents how many times the 3 goes into 8? 2. There's the remainder which goes on the numerator, and that is the original denominator. 9 over 4. 4 goes into 9 twice and a remainder of 1. So the answer is 2 1/4. 4 into 9 goes twice, that's where the 2 goes. The 1 is the remainder, and the 4 is the original denominator. 10 over 7. 7 goes into 10 once and a remainder of 3. So the answer is 1 3/7. 4 divides into 13 3 times with a remainder of 1. So the answer is 3 1/4. 17 over 12. 12 divides into 17 once with a remainder of 5. That gives you 12, which goes in there once. There's your remainder of 5. So the answer is 1 5/12. 19 over 5. 5 divides into 19 3 times with a remainder of 4. There are your 3 5s. There's your remainder of 4. The answer is 3 4/5. 28 over 9. 9 into 28 goes 3 times with a remainder of 1. There are your 3 9s, and there's the remainder of 1. The answer is 3 1/9. And finally, 20 over 3. 3 divides into 26 times with a remainder of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a remainder of 2. Add those up to give you 20. So the answer is 6 2/3. So we've just seen how to change improper fractions to mixed numbers. And if you know your tables, as always, this exercise is very easy.